So now that season 8 of Total Drama Island has come to an end, here is my ranking of all 5 generations of the show's cast. So number 5, I have the third generation, aka the Pahkitew Island season cast. This cast was very, very bad. The only positives I have about it, the only positive characters that I liked were Jasmine and Sean. They were my 2 favorite characters of the whole season. Everyone else, I really did not care for. Oh, and also Sammy. Sammy. I really enjoyed Sammy. I really wish that she had gotten more to do on Pahkitew Island after she kicked off her sister. But overall, I think Pahkitew Island, I think it's a genuine, general consensus that Pahkitew Island is the worst season of the whole show. Then at number 4, I have the 4th generation cast, aka the Ridonkulous Race cast. Now I know people don't really count Ridonkulous Race as a season, as a proper season, or as a season 7 of Total Drama Island because it's technically a spinoff. But I don't care if it was a part of the if it was a part of the seasons that came out on Netflix. I count it as season 7 of Total Drama Island, and you cannot convince me otherwise. Overall, this cast was very enjoyable. A lot of standouts like MacArthur. We had Carrie. We had. It's been a while since I've seen the season. I don't know where I can see the season again. But there were a lot of characters that I really enjoyed from that season. And I really hope that we get to see those characters also return at some point. But overall, this was a very solid cast. A lot of characters I didn't care about, but there were a lot of characters I did genuinely love. Then at number 3, I'm going to have to go with the Generation 2, the second generation cast, which is aka the Revenge of the Island cast. This cast was honestly pretty solid. Characters like Cameron, Lightning to an extent I kind of liked. Joe was pretty fun. Overall, this cast was pretty solid. I really did enjoy them. Some more than others. Dawn, they were really awesome. I wish they got more time to shine. I wish they were on Total Drama All-Stars, Brick as well. Also, if you guys want me to do something I used to do back in the old days of this channel, where I did my own version of Total Drama Island, drop a like on this video. But overall, this was a pretty solid cast. I enjoyed it. A few outliers I didn't enjoy, Lightning to an extent. I can't remember all the characters' names off the top of my head, but Lightning was one of the villains I did not like in the slightest. Then at number 2, I have the 5th generation cast, Total Drama Island season 8. This cast was really surprising to me. I really did love how this cast were kind of opposite reflections. There you go. I don't know why I said repels. Reflections to the Generation 1 cast. I generally had a lot of love for these characters. Right over here is my tier list ranking for all of the season 8 cast. And yeah, so that's my ranking right there. But overall, this was a pretty solid pretty solid cast. A few characters I just didn't really care about. That was purely because we didn't get to see too much of them. But hopefully, whenever part 2 or season 9 comes out of Total Drama Island, some of those characters will move up or down in the rankings. And at number 1, obviously, I have the first generation cast covering Total Drama Island to Total Drama World Tour. This cast is by far the best cast ever. Characters like Owen, Duncan, Noah, Trent, Gwen, Lashana, Harold, Heather to an extent, Beth. All these characters are just so iconic characters, and whenever I watch Total Drama, the first 3 seasons of Total Drama, because that's the only seasons that they have on Netflix, I always enjoy seeing these characters. I always love their banter with one another, and overall, this was just peak television, and I honestly really hope that at some point we do get to see these characters return and have their own time in the spotlight, in my honest opinion. Alright, that is my ranking for all 5 generations of Total Drama Island. Let me know down in the comments what you thought of Total Drama Season 8, and let me know your rankings down below of your favorite generation.